What's up? My name's Dano Moore. You may know me as an athlete.
I thought you were going to introduce yourself as like pretending to be me, and then I was going to pretend.
Yeah, we should have rolled with that.
You know?
Shout out to the boys for doing this. Honestly, they didn't have to do it. Taking time out of their day to come out and do this video. Here, wait, we need to change this.
Shout out to my mom. Just for being a deadly woman, like.
What's up?
Do you have questions?
I mean, I can
make some questions. Because I didn't want it to just be like, I didn't want it to be just me asking the questions all the time. So I was like, right lads, get a few questions. Obviously Dano didn't listen to that at all. So yeah. He's just going to think up some on the spot, which probably be more interesting. Like, and then Sean, I think you've got a few questions as well, yeah? But yeah, so I've got a list here. I didn't trust my phone to not run out of battery, so I was like, you know what, I'm going to write this out.
So we got to script.
But to start off, right, before we get into any of the serious questions, right, I'm going to do some quick fire rounds just to warm the boys up. Not that they really need any warming up. There's 5 questions here. They're just simple. Quick
Is this like first thing that comes into your head? Like
yeah,
this?
well, no, like I have a question, right? It's just literally, like I just wanted to warm you up. There's nothing serious. We're not going anywhere with this.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So, bang, bang. All right.
Oh Jesus.
Okay.
Okay.
He's so bad at this type of shit, though.
Just like it's, I'm gonna give you.
Yeah, I'll answer first because he'll
But it's not like you don't think about it. It's just like literally.
He'll still need to think about it.
I have 2 options though. There's 2 options.
Oh, okay.
Like, it's like this or this.
Yeah, okay, cool.
First thing, right?
You're still.
Yeah, I know. But I'll give it a shot.
Right, go on.
Let's try the first one.
Coffee or tea?
Tea.
Serious?
Yeah.
Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
I'm not just copying his answers.
Winter or summer?
Summer.
He's copying me. He's genuinely copying.
Hugs or kisses?
Kisses.
All about that kiss look, boys.
Tattoos or piercings?
Tattoos.
On a girl or on a lad?
Whatever you're into.
On a girl.
Piercings.
Do you steal tattoos?
Yeah, tattoos.
Dresses or skirts?
Dresses.
Skirts.
I'm gonna say dresses. That was just really just warming.
That was a bit.
That was getting
the tongues going.
No, again, no thinking about it.
No
yes
thinking.
or no answers.
No thinking.
Ever been in a street fight?
No.
Yes.
Well.
Shit. You won't elaborate. Do you want to elaborate?
No.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Hashtag sponsors.
Have you ever had feelings for someone who didn't have them back?
Yeah, my mom.
Serious though?
Yeah.
Yes or no? Yes or no?
Oh no, yeah.
I'm yes as well. I'm yes as well. 100%. Got with someone you didn't like. Are these too far?
Yeah.
That's not too far.
Yeah.
Got with someone you didn't like.
I've never gotten with
That's
somebody I didn't
not
like. Oh wait, like,
no,
as in like in a relationship?
Yeah, no, like not in a relationship. Obviously, why would you be in a relationship when you don't like?
Have you had sex with somebody that you didn't find physically attractive?
Yes. I don't know what. I'm 100% yes.
I mean, lads, we've all been there. No matter how long Sean thinks about this, we've all been there.
Like, we're just gonna say yes. He's thinking about his sponsors. Fuck. Have you ever dumped someone over text?
Probably.
I'm a no. To be honest, I've never actually dumped. Actually, the only time I've only been in like one relationship ever, and it's been like mutual. So that was like.
No, I think I did.
You did?
Yeah, I think so.
That's bad out, man.
Should beep that out.
We should beep it.
Right, have you ever been stood up?
Yeah.
Sean, move in.
No, I've never been stood up.
I said that too quick. I don't know if I have.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah, that was like a real
Yeah, I wrote these down. I hahaven't even thought about them myself.
Like, I don't know if I've.
I've never been stood up properly now.
I don't think I've like gone.
Actually, do you know what? I fucking have.
I haven't.
Have you ever stood someone up? No.
Nah.
No. That's really rude.
Yeah, it is. I actually haven't myself. I don't think I would.
We're all
say
nice guys.
Yeah.
Get at us.
Or don't.
No. Alright, this is a nice one. We're building these up, right? Have you ever lied about your sexual preferences to avoid getting with someone? No.
Yes.
That's like #1 rule. How to get rid of a proper. Just here's like that's not.
There's 2. I'm gay, or I have a board.
Yeah, no, I
But the gay is more fun.
Second.
Because then you can like play off that.
I've done both.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I've never been like to a word. No, I'm gay.
Yeah, but it's like,
I'm gay.
Yeah, but it's like on nights out. It's not like you don't just go like
when messing. You know what I mean?
No, I'd always just go for the
your
relationship.
go-to would be if you're being serious. Now, it'd be
yeah,
relationship. But if like, which are I taking the piss? You'd be like, oh, no, I'm gay. Like, I'm gay. Like,
yeah. Lovely. Oh
that's
lovely
where we are, lads.
Someone actually asked us on the thing. This is kind of like a deeper question, but we're gonna mix it up. Is there anything specific that you used to say to yourselves? Like specifically say, not just like have like a thing, but is there anything specific that you say to yourselves to keep yourself motivated? Whether that be with uploading YouTube videos or gym, because a lot of people are asking like how do you keep motivated to go to the gym and all.
I'm not really like that. For YouTube wise, I would say
well, just life in general.
There's always one phrase that Casey Neistat said that kind of keeps with me, and that's just to keep uploading. Exactly.
Yeah.
Just keep uploading. Yeah. In terms of the gym and stuff, no, I would say it's just kind of inner motivation and fear of failure.
Yes, I feel like with the gym, it's like one of the things that it's like you're motivated if you enjoy it. Like, cause I enjoy going to the gym. Because it's like an outlet from everything else that's on your life. It's like you go and do something that's like just takes your mind off everything. And
like the last couple of weeks, like I'd stopped enjoying the gym.
Yeah.
And I think that was because I had become aware of the fact that going to the gym was now my job.
Yeah.
And I was like, shit, this is my job. But now I'm
start
grand
thinking-
again.
thinking-
Don't be lazy. That's kind of my thing. I
Yeah,
just hate
yeah,
the thought of being lazy and being like just sitting around. So I'm like, yeah, like I'm gonna get up and do it. Like,
If you had the option to see yourself in 10 years, like so you could see all the achievements, everything, your career at that time, would you choose to do it?
No.
I personally wouldn't either. 'Cause I feel like you wouldn't enjoy your life.
And it's one of those things where you know everything's leading up to that moment. So then do you change things to make you think that you're going to change your outcome, but realistically, because you've already messed up,
but
that,
then
it's
again,
already set in stone, so you can't change what's going to happen.
like
so by trying to
it's a
change your
proper
actions, you're
paradox.
ending up there. Oh, it's a paradox.
Yeah, see, like
absolute
but
time
regardless,
paradox.
regardless of what you do, you'll end up in that position anyway.
Yeah.
Because it all, well, unless, I'm actually...
I'm kind of leaning the other way.
You would like to see
yeah,
it?
because
I feel like you'd have nothing to live for then, because you're like, because I like the...
but it's only 10 years. It's not the end of your life. And
Yeah, but
in
10
the
years
same
is a long
sense-
time. I
in
think
the
about,
same
that's all our
sense-
20s, like, gone. Like.
But in the same sense, you're like, you don't have to worry about how stressful it's going to be trying to find a job, trying to do this, because you'll know that in the end it's going to work out. Like
Or
you know,
else you'll know you're
people,
unemployed.
people say that,
you
but
might-
in the end, you're like,
your
you'll
whole
actually
family's
know
dead and you-
that. Like, yeah, like
Gotta
if
fall
you're gonna,
on the
like,
Yeah,
be
but
unemployed,
realistically, you
you'll
won't know all
that.
that shit. Like, it's like career and achievements kind of thing that I'm thinking.
Like for me, one of the big things I'm like worried about is what I'm going to be doing like when I finish college.
Yeah, but I feel like
this time next
I
year.
feel like that worry is what kind of not knowing is what motivates me as well in a sense. Because it's just like you have something that you're driving towards. Like you're like, I kind of like that, especially in college. Not like obviously I'm in my final year of college, but I still haven't a clue what I want to do. But that's like exciting to me as well because I literally don't know where I'm going to end up. Like,
Yeah, that's not exciting to me.
really.
Yeah, I'm real like.
So you know exactly. Do you think you
No,
know?
I haven't a clue what I want to do, and that's not exciting for me. I would like to know what I'm going to be doing. That's why I think I'd probably say yeah to that question, because I'd like to know it, like that I'm going to have a secure job, what I'm going to be doing, so that now I can focus on that and actually like.
So you're saying no.
Yeah.
I'm changing my answer to yes, so I can see if I'm still big.
Do you believe in fate or predeterminations, as if like your life is already set out to be the way it is, or you can actually control fate?
No.
No, I don't believe in
You
that.
are the master of your own
Yeah.
destiny,
Yeah,
people.
well, actually, I agree with that one. I agree with that one. Right.
That's why, you know, when people are like, you know, like say, something that really annoys me is like when you see like young ones on Twitter who are dropping out of school, dropping out of college, have no job, blah, blah, blah. They're like, oh, I can't wait till I'm 30 and everything is grand. Because they think life will look after them.
Yeah, yeah.
That's not the way life works.
Oh,
I think it stems from a sense that everyone always says like, oh, in the end everything's going to be alright. But
It's not though.
But no, but it is. But in the sense that in your, see, I'm getting like philosophical here.
Yeah, we
but,
are
like,
going deep
but
here,
like,
boys. I've got
everything could be alright for you now. You could work your ass off and become a millionaire or something. And you have a great job. Your life is going to be alright. Everything worked out. You could be completely unemployed. Could find someone that you love, have a family and all, but still be on a dole, have hardly any money. That would still seem alright to you in the sense that you're still like, oh, everything worked out alright, because in the end you are going to be, well, more than likely happy or at least satisfactory with your situation. There'll be things that you can change, but at the same time it's going to
What
be
is
like,
your perceived idea of happiness, people?
boys, this is
Yeah,
not
no,
how
right,
far
okay,
this
next
is.
question, next question.
Only question for Cullen. Any chance you could look smaller in your videos and or make Dano look taller? I have a feeling that he'd really appreciate it and get loads more birds because of it. Just a thought. Sound.
I wonder who sent that question.
Yeah, I actually have no idea, to be honest. Do you think that you almost have to have an inflated view of yourself to be a YouTuber? In the sense that you must believe that people are interested in what you get up to and your thoughts on everything?
No.
No?
No.
I
say-
would have been in the opinion that you kind of have to have a bit of that. Slightly.
I think you need to have... Now, right, this is going to be
This is directed
controversial.
at you now as well.
I think you have to have a following already before you start YouTube, because then you do have people who are interested in what you're going to post.
Yeah.
So it's not you saying to yourself straight away, oh, people are going to care about what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah, yeah.
But if you already have like a dedicated following of like a few thousand people and then start YouTube, then suddenly you do have people who will care about what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I don't think you need to think that people care. You just need to be confident in yourself.
Yeah. But I suppose it's different when you're like actually you are helping people with something, like you're a fitness channel. Whereas I suppose it's kind of different for me.
It is
for
different
example.
to you, I would say,
that's what
because
I mean.
yours wasn't.
Because you're actually
a
given,
specific
yeah,
thing.
you're given like I just make YouTube videos to do it, like because I fucking like doing it, like
Yeah.
I like making like just doing whatever. I just find it entertaining to do and edit and all. But I mean, like with you, for example, you have like an actual product that you're giving
Like a
people.
niche.
Like, yeah, you have a niche
Yeah.
market. Like So
and
I
that's
feel
why
like,
it's so much harder for channels like the two of
yeah,
yours
exactly,
to grow.
But then at the same
because
time, like
people
I
are
don't
like, what am I subscribing to?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
You
but
know?
at the same time, that's not where I'm looking at from. Like, I'm not looking at it from a point where I really like.
You want to grow.
Obviously, you want it to grow, but it's not like I'm not doing this to go and blow up. It's just because I actually enjoy doing it. Like doing stuff like this is just enjoyable to me. Like,
I think it is different for you because
100%.
You know people are going to be interested. They want information, all that. But for
yeah,
us,
like you're getting like there's information that people are getting. Whereas
you're
like
dead
obviously,
right, yeah.
like
You're
I don't know.
dead right.
Whereas I can agree. I don't think you need an inflated view of yourself or whatever they said, but I think it's more you do have to like think about whether people are going to be interested in watching it, because you can show up whatever you like, and that's all well and good. If you like making videos, that's all good. But if you do want to grow and progress, you do need to have in your head like, are people going to be interested?
That's
in
the
this?
key, though. It's
like,
are you doing it? Are you doing it for
sitting
entertainment?
down, tying your shoes every video or something like, you know, like nobody wants to see you.
Like,
eat
are
your
you doing it
breakfast
to
and
grow your channel, or are you doing it just because you enjoy doing it? And that's personally
if you're
what I
a boring bastard, are you going to start YouTube?
Yeah, a lot of people do, to be fair.
Exactly.
I've seen it,
But then they'll find out very, very quickly nobody cares.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
but then again, if they're enjoying it, then it's really,
exactly. Then
that's
it's,
all that
you know,
matters,
if you're enjoying it as the creator, keep doing it. Well, though, like even with you, in your situation, like you had your own following, but then you had a following from me as well, and like I literally put up a dedicated video on my channel to promote Dano's channel. Like you had what, seven or 800 subs before you uploaded that video?
I had.
Like we made our channel at the same time. Like
after your video, after that Q&A, I think I had 400.
Yeah.
And then I put it up, like, because I hadn't advertised it before we put that. Then I put it up, and then I had like 700, nearly 750 before I even like put out a video.
Like, have you ever heard of somebody having 750 subs before they upload a video who doesn't have like 1 million followers on Instagram? No, like that's mad. That's mad. They're ultimate lad crush. I like ruggedly handsome men.
Yeah.
Like, that gets me going, right?
Like ruggedly handsome man.
I'll tell you who's a handsome man. Chris Hemsworth.
Oh, right,
and he's fairly relevant right now. Thor.
I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, but he's relevant though, you know, and he's a handsome guy.
Say that again.
Question. Did you ever feel like you began to lose your best mates as you were either heading to college or pursuing your fitness career?
In terms of college, like, yeah. But like, I not lost, but like, I just hardly ever see like my best mates from school. Like, because we're just doing completely different things. And we just, like, we didn't hang around with each other, it was only in school. So that kind of sense, yeah, like, don't see them much at all. In terms of, and I think as well, it's just like once you go to college, you start meeting like college friends, and it's just kind of like everybody's more busy. It kind of happens
naturally. Like, I mean, it's like it's kind of like a mutual thing. Like everyone, like if
like nobody says it and nobody kind of minds it, because it's just like everyone either has a job, is in college, or like they're working full time, whatever, and you kind of just see each other less, and then. It's kind of like you always end up.
It's just it's a natural thing. Like it doesn't. Yeah, I mean, like I only see my mates, even mates that like I haven't particularly lost any mates because of college. Like it's not like I never see that person anymore. Like we wouldn't see each other anyway, realistically, if we were all working full-time jobs. Like it's not really college based.
Yeah.
It's more like I nearly find it more fun now seeing my mates just like on the weekends or whatever, because you really like you have so much to catch up on. Whereas I used to see them like 24/7, like when we used to be in secondary school. Like you'd see them all the time, be sick of them. But now I'd see my close mates that are like. I'd see them, like anyone who's important you'll see anyway, like it's not as if like anyone that you might have lost along the way, it's just kind of like, well, like how relevant were they in the grand scheme of things. Like
I really drifted from all my secondary school friends when I came into college. From my group of secondary school friends, I only have like one person from that group who I'd be friendly with now.
I'm the complete opposite.
And he's still like my best friend. But you see, the thing is, you lose those friends, but you make new ones. Talking about college friends and stuff, college friends and stuff, like we only met in college. Yeah. You know?
I only met you last week.
And we only met last week. I know Drew's my dad. How long should you wait till you meet his or her mother? I would say...
situational.
Like, I'd say there's no fixed amount of time that's going to be right for that. Like, it just depends on the situation.
See, I'm like, I'm not... I don't see it like I bring girls back to my house kind of thing. Not trying to be like a big like oh lad, but like I don't like.
Yeah, you would.
I no, but like I don't bring like my auntie and I'll probably watching this. I don't have a problem. Like I'll bring a girl back, like not even like a weird way, just like. Even if not even like just bringing
noodly oodly noodly doodly diddly doodly loony oodly diddler atner maple doodly.
I don't have a problem with my mum and dad meeting like people, because I'm just like I just be like, yeah, they're just a mate, whatever, like, and they're not gonna question it. Now they will, because I've just said it to the internet. But like I have had people back, like not even from nights out, but just I have had people back, and it's just I don't. Even if they're meeting my parents, I don't see that as like now they're going out with me. Like it's just kind of like
it's not like a big stage.
It's my mom and dad. Like I was
kind of similar. Even if I wasn't with a girl or whatever, I'd like. I'd always just be like, here, do you want to come over and like chill in my house or whatever, you know?
Exactly.
And like we just go and chill and be fine,
Chill.
and then say hello to my mum and dad,
Yeah,
and then
like,
they'd be like,
you have to fucking like.
that's it, you know, good talk, nice to meet
But in
you.
terms of like actually like, see, at what point does that become like the bringing? I don't think that happens anymore. Really.
Yeah,
it's
it's
like,
a bit
like,
different. It's
most
not
people just
kinda
like get
open.
people over
Yeah.
to just like you get a girl over, whatever, just to like chill out, whatever. It's not like, oh, if you come back to my house, we are now a thing.
I put that in the contract at the end of the text. What motivates you in life and pushes you to do everything you do, and how did you get where you are today, like education-wise?
Have some bitches on the way.
The fear of failure for me.
Yeah, that's one. I don't know. It's like wanting to do.
It's more like a fear. I think like fear motivates me of like just being average. I don't know what it is. I just don't want to be like. I don't know what it
9
is.
to 5
Yeah.
type shit, you know.
I
That's
know
not,
kind of like I don't even know what it is, but like I have like a belief. I just have like a thing that I think I'll make it somewhere. I don't know where
Yeah,
it's gonna be, but I just feel like I'm gonna make it. I don't know what
I've
it
always
is.
had it.
Yeah,
I think that's a real millennial mindset, though. I think that's a new thing.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't think if you ask like our parents and their
It's
generation,
because you have
I don't
access
think
to
they'd have
everything.
had
Like it's
that.
sort of like you can see,
can
like
see
obviously
what's
with you,
going
you
on
can
with
see,
it.
like you can see how like obviously not easy it is, but like you've like tipped the iceberg, like you know what I mean?
I've tasted the lifestyle.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I
Yeah.
mean. Like you can see how
successful
achievable,
other
and then like
people
we,
are.
like obviously you being with him and hanging around, you can see how like you can
Sample the menu.
It's achievable because a lot of people around here don't want to like, because you get that a lot around here, especially like just doing shit like this. This would be like people think this is weird, like it's just a bit of like I really see this as fun, and like obviously you can get like benefits from that and all, but like people are like, oh damn weirdo's gonna do this, but all. But then when like you start to gain a bit of traction, that's when people are like. You see it straight away, like that's when people are
I
like,
talked
oh,
about
yeah.
this in great detail in like one of my other videos there, like how people just don't like seeing other people in Ireland doing well.
Yeah,
until
it's
they're
such an
doing
island
very
mentality.
well.
Like the
Yeah.
island mentality is just crazy in this country. Like, it's just obviously you saying when you came back from America and all, you really like how different the people and all, like the culture and all. People just believe in themselves more. People like literally will spur you on if you're doing something as opposed to
It's
here.
incredible. It's really nice.
But it's like over here, it's not even like a stop doing that. It's in a real like discreet way where they do it kind of behind your back.
Yeah, exactly. It's just bitching.
Yeah, it's bitching, like, and it's just like that's why a lot of people stop doing whatever they want to do, like because they let that get to you. But like, I don't know. Like,
Come here, like nobody is infallible. Like even now, even though I don't let any kind of a comment that I get bother me or anything, you'll still read it and you'll still be like, well, why is he thinking that? Or like, what am I doing
it generally
wrong?
comes
you know?
back to them. Like it's
Yeah.
generally there's a flaw with them where they like feel that they have to drag.
Yeah, because we're perfect.
Yeah,
so
that's it,
like,
really,
you know,
like.
that's when you actually break it down.
No, but it is like literally like you always hear it. It's just people trying to.
This woman's doing laps. She's back again.
bitches are back.
Like you need one question. Like
What's your dream job?
don't have one.
Yeah, I just don't.
I just want to be happy. To be fair, that's motivation. It's just to be happy, but at the same time, I still believe that I don't know what it is. It's kind of like, and people see that as arrogant. If you're.
Sorry, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at that question. Look.
Can you stay positive even with the questions I got?
Jesus, girl, that one got me so deep, girl.
One thing you would change about yourself, and is there anything you feel like people misunderstand about you?
Good question.
I feel like
Ties into what we're just talking about as well.
it ties into what we're doing right now. I think a lot of people just generally don't understand this.
That's the phase, man.
It's not a phase.
All right, what would you change about yourself?
uh,
Anything at all?
I doubt myself a lot. Like I have a real
yeah.
but I feel like that's kind of like my biggest challenge is like.
Proving yourself wrong.
Yeah, it's kind of like my mom's the same. She is like she constantly like she'd be like, oh, I can't do this now. But I've slowly kind of changed. That was actually one of my other questions: is do you believe in the law of attraction? Because I 100% believe in it now. Because I used to have a completely different mindset, and then I just started to like, I just disregarded what other people started saying, and then
Yeah, I'm not necessarily law of attraction, but more like a positive mentality.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
but it's
Not
almost
necessarily
like-
this is
yeah.
if I think this is gonna happen. Maybe in some cases like that happens, but I don't know. Like,
but I feel like
believe
with
a
that
bit.
positive,
but it's more
mindset, you are
it's
bringing
more
things
of
onto you.
If you're positive, you're gonna get positivity back.
Yeah, exactly.
more
It's just energy flows. Like if you're a
that probably
negative
is law of
person,
attraction. I don't know.
yeah, it's just
But
like
no,
it just is like energy flows. Like you know what I mean? Like if
Yeah.
you are going around negative all the time, you're only going to attract negative people like to your life.
Yeah.
And that's why it's just regardless of when things are shit and all, that's when it's important to be positive no matter what, because then you'll start attracting positivity.
hard,
and bring
it's
it.
not easy,
It is.
you know?
It's that's the hardest thing to do in life. I think is just to be constantly. Obviously, you have shit days, but you always have like that underlying positivity. Regardless, even if you might be in a shit mood, like you can't be happy all the time.
I changed my small calves. Oh, seriously, though, what would I change about myself? I don't know.
I actually don't know either. I don't think I've changed much. Like the height thing is just kind of one. I don't actually give a fuck. Like realistically, like I can't do anything about it.
The
Like,
second part is very good. Is there anything you feel like people misunderstand about you? Yeah, for sure. And I'd say 3 of us could have a similar answer to this
Maybe,
because
yeah.
of this.
Yeah.
confident, not
Yeah.
cocky.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
People, that was I was
Yeah.
gonna say that. People would like
There's such
perceive
a
it.
fine line between it though. But
Even before I started on YouTube and all, people always would like kind of before they never met me before, they kind of just assume that I'm cocky.
Exactly.
They never met me, they never talked to me before.
They've heard.
They'd see what I put up
Yeah.
on Instagram or something, and I put up a topless picture. People are like,
Oh, he's cocky.
he's full of himself. He
No,
thinks he has an unreal
people make
body. It's like-
predeterminations of you, and then they meet
Yeah.
you in person. They're like, "Oh, do you know what? Like, you get that a good bit as well.
Yeah.
You probably get that as well. Like, oh, you're actually like a lot cooler than I thought. Like, it's just like,
I get that a lot. Like,
yeah, I don't know what it is. It's just like,
Um,
I feel like I'm coming across as a dickhead on the camera all the time because people are like, oh, you're actually
it's very hard though because you're carrying something on your own and you're trying to have your
You're trying to
personality
promote
imprinted.
yourself,
Yeah.
kind of thing as well.
Yeah,
like, so
yeah,
it's
yeah.
not
And
like
you have to talk about yourself in a
Yeah.
positive light, which is so frowned upon here.
people before they meet you. And
Yes.
got it.
Okay. A lot of the time, even earlier today when I was walking around town, like you'd get like a lot of people coming up to you and saying hello and all, yeah, blah blah blah. And then if I'm out on a night out and people are coming up to me and saying hello, like I watch your videos and all, I'd have other people, like girls or whatever, have been to me, oh, you love that, don't you? I bet you fucking love that, don't you?
Yeah.
I'm just like, of course I do. But
Yeah.
that doesn't make me cocky for
Yeah,
loving that.
yeah,
Like, that's
yeah,
just,
yeah.
it's a nice feeling
Yeah.
that people are watching your stuff and relating to you.
When you get like, I'd like screenshot, if someone says something nice, like I don't know who it is, obviously, it could just be my mate, but at the end of the day, I take it as someone who actually, like, and if I feel like, I just get the impression in my head that people are like, oh, look at him, like,
Yeah,
look,
trying to show off
look,
and
I'm trying to show off,
everything,
but like, I seen it as like, thank you for saying, like, that's really motivating to me. Like, if someone's like, taking the time out of their day to be like, oh, I actually enjoy, because obviously, like, you might see a view count and all, but you forget that they're actually like people. Like, obviously,
It's only when they talk
it's
to you in
obviously when it's a
person.
different scale, yeah. And then you're like, holy shit, I'm actually like affecting people in whatever way, shape. Even if it's just entertainment where they get a laugh out of it, like that's still. Oh, you forget that, and that's why YouTube is good as well, because you can't get that, like, say with Instagram or whatever. It's like people are seeing pictures, but some, like, you don't know what people are going through when they're watching videos.
Or
And
like-
if you say something that might relate to them, and then like all of a sudden they're like, oh shit, like that really clicks.
One
Like,
that only kind of applies to me in this situation is like in the last couple of weeks, I have a few lads in the gym come up to me like be like, "Hey Sean, I'm 16 and I started the gym because of you. Like you're a huge motivation." I'm like,
That's- yeah.
"That's mad.
That's insane,
Like that's
like, yeah.
insane. You know,
That's very
That's
cool.
cool. But
yeah,
go on.
yeah, yeah,
It's still completely undecided. Nobody can split it.
Chicken or the egg?
Ass or tits.
oh, it's just his ass. I don't even have to think about that. Like realistically,
What you say?
realistically, tits are like
Yeah.
tits are
Ass?
just, they're just there. Like
Come here. Look.
I'm not mad at either of them. Like, but it's just like.
I'm gonna put it out like this, right? A nice ass is sound. Like it's not a necessity, but if you're gonna if you're gonna have
no, it's not.
like it's you're not gonna judge a girl on her ass, but a nice ass is sound.
That's a questionable statement.
A nice ass is sound. Nice tits are not necessary.
Last,
Right.
Specifically.
Last question.
last, right?
Last
Last
one.
question, right? Someone asked me, who is the best looking girl in Lucan?
Not
realistically,
any
no.
girl. Nothing to benefit. That's a good question. Trouble for doing that in a recent video.
No, realistically, we're not gonna. But someone did ask that, so I was like, that would be funny. But then I was kind of like, you know what? I just am gonna start naming
But you
random
know what?
person.
That
Lucan, like-
wouldn't be funny because now you just look like an absolute paedophile standing in a bush naming the best looking girl
with
in
that
Lucan.
camera.
So
With
Is
that
there
fucking camera.
any last questions that we can
Just banging before, like, it's actually getting dark, boys. Right? Right, lads, we're gonna wrap the
jiggy.
video up because it is getting fucking dark out here.
What's your profanity?
thanks for watching, guys.
Alright, you know where the channels are. Dano, Instagram. In the description. Sean, you know where Sean
Dano
is.
More One.
Dano More One.
Number
Sean.
one, boy.
Instagram at Cullen Fitness, Snapchat Sean5 Cullen, YouTube Sean Cullen. Get
Yeah,
out.
lads, again, thanks for watching, and thanks to the two boys for getting involved. Obviously, they've taken a big chunk out of their day to come and do this with me, and yeah, we
True
enjoyed it.
potatoes.
Thanks again for watching, and yeah.
This video was brought to you by Oreo.